Good evening, I'm Joe Donlin.
And I'm Erica Sargent. Tonight, people around the world are mourning the death of Pope Francis. This afternoon, the Vatican revealed the pontiff died following a cerebral stroke leading to a coma and irreversible heart failure. He died just hours after celebrating Easter at St. Peter's Square in Vatican City. The Pope had been recovering from double pneumonia, which left him hospitalized for 38 days.
This is a live look from the Vatican tonight, where the church is observing a 9-day period of mourning. Francis must be buried within 4 to 6 days after his death. Once the period of mourning ends, the College of Cardinals will gather for the papal conclave, where they will choose the church's next leader. We have team coverage of reaction to his passing, beginning with our investigator, Dorothy Tucker.
Dorothy, here in Chicago, he's being remembered as a fighter for social justice.
Absolutely he is. Pope Francis has been described as a compassionate man who welcomed imperfect Catholics. That is one of the many attributes that made Father Michael Pfleger one of his biggest supporters.
He was known as the People's Pope, with thousands of fans around the world, including Father Michael Pfleger.
I wish to die alone.
Pfleger had the pleasure of seeing him in 2015 when the Pope spoke before Congress.
And I think for me that day, I was proud to be a Catholic and to be a priest.
Pfleger's pride in the Pope is strong. He applauds his advocacy for immigrants, his support of women holding leadership positions in the church, embracing divorced couples, and the bold move he made for members of the LGBTQ community.
When he came out, Dorothy, and said to priests can bless people in gay unions, lesbian unions. My God, there were not just priests, there were bishops, there were cardinals that confronted him, said they're not going to follow that.
But this Southside priest backed the Pope. He didn't hesitate when Michael Pfleger and Nathaniel Washington asked for his blessing.
The hate that I got from Catholics, from other priests, and it was always interesting to me because, for years I would get conservative Catholics say, you need to listen to the Pope. And now I'm doing something the Pope says, well, the Pope's wrong in this, and you need not to follow this.
Father Pfleger says he followed the Pope because he thought it was the right thing to do, something he knows the Pope would appreciate.
The fact that he remained true to himself, that's something that's very important to me, something I try to do, to realize that no matter what you do, you're going to be hated. But if you're going to be hated, be it for something you believe in.
Now, the Cardinals will choose the next Pope, as Joe mentioned, but 80% of those Cardinals were appointed by Francis.
Wow, 80%.
80%.
Dorothy, thanks.
Okay.